Good morning, everybody. I decided I probably ought to vlog again. I'm finding this journey a little more difficult than I had anticipated, and several things have come up. The anniversary of my dad's death was this last week, and that's been hard to go through this year. Just knowing that my husband's walking down a hard road, and I know we're trying to stay positive. This is just one of those weeks where it's been very hard. Actually, 2 weeks. He's had a rough couple of weeks. And like I said, it's been hard for me to say anything because he can't even really pinpoint where any pain is coming from. Sometimes he hurts in his belly. Sometimes he just hurts all over and can't even name a place. And he's like, it's no good for me to go to the hospital because they can't do anything. I've already got pain pills, so I just need to deal with it. And it's hard watching him go through this. It's very hard. I've tried to be so positive through all of it. And I'm sorry I can't look at the camera right now. It's just, this is a hard time. I did meet a person today who had a family, or I say today, it was last night. We've got our local fair going on, with everything that's going on. Last year I did it, loved it, had a blast. This year I didn't get anything till like last Friday on it. And so I was just like, okay, God, I don't have time to worry about this right now. And with things going on with Terry, I don't want to tie myself down. I know it's only a couple of days, but I didn't even want to tie myself down for a couple of days. So, I was having trouble sleeping this morning, so I thought, I may as well just get up, at least do a vlog and let you guys, kind of know what's going on. We've got a great church family. They've been very supportive, very helpful. A blessing to kind of get my head away from what Terry's going through and how I can't change it. I can't take the pain away. I can't change what he's going through. And as a person of compassion and empathy, that is so hard. So hard. Because you just want to make things right, and you can't. So, I don't know if I'll post this vlog. I'm going to try to suck it up and post it, but we'll see. Because, like I said, this is not easy. We've always been a very private family. And, I mean, he's still working. He's still pushing himself to go in and work. And, I mean, he's working a good amount of hours. So, it's just, it's hard. It's hard watching him go through this. Hard knowing that, one of my kids could be going through this soon, too. Or in the future. It's hard knowing these things. I don't wish anything like this even on my worst enemy, which I don't. You know me. I mean, if there's enemies out there, it's on their side, not mine, because, I mean, I can't hate people. God hasn't put it in my heart to hate people. So, but I wouldn't wish this on anyone. It's hard. As I said, I met a person last night whose sister has gone through this, and so they were able to, tell me, yeah, this is normal, this is, and unfortunately, we may make it, I don't know. I'd like to believe that Terry's health is good enough that he'll make it, and he'll be able to get a transplant and everything will be fine and hunky-dory. But, you know, I don't know. Seeing him walk through this pain is hard. He's always been the strength of our lives. And to watch the strength of your life go down and to just be in such pain, it's hard. It's hard. This is a side that I haven't wanted to share with everybody. At once it was just, you know, during the summer it was just once here and there, and right now the last couple of weeks it's been almost every day. Terry tries to hide it from me, but you can see the pain. You can tell the pain, and it's hard. It's so hard. So, that's what we're going through right now. Taking one step at a time. I need to go through and share with you guys some of the good stuff that's going on, because we do have good stuff going on too, but I needed to share this morning. I've been trying to share only the good parts because that's what we want to remember, but there's another side, and it's not fun, it's not easy, but it's stuff that we as a family have to face. I try to keep things light and easy. I try not to let the kids see this side, because, like I said, it's hard. So, anyway, God bless y'all. I'm sorry for crying through this whole thing. But, you know, if you know others out there, you know, feel free to share this. If somebody wants to leave comments, I'd love to hear from some people. Especially if there's somebody out there that's gone through this, because this is hard. This is very hard. I mean, I thought when my brother was burned, it was the hardest thing in my life. It was at the time, but, you know, your focuses change throughout your life. The next hardest thing was seeing my husband go through open heart surgery, and this ranks right up there with it, if not worse. Because at least with the open heart surgery there was a time frame. We could say, okay, you know, we've gone in, we've done this, the angiograms this time, okay, we're having heart surgery on this date. And I mean, it was all within a few weeks to a month. And it's been, well, we started in May, and it's gotten worse, you know. And at least with the open heart surgery, you know, he went in May, found out June, and he was in July, the first part of July. It's like we found out in May, we waited for June, waited for July, and got a date finally mid-July, and it's 3 months away. So, I mean, I'm having to sit here and watch him go through this pain that I can't change. And knowing he already has an extremely high pain tolerance, it's impossible for me to imagine the extreme pain that he must be going through. I don't want to. I mean, just knowing it hurts. So, if anybody's got some words of encouragement, I would love to hear from them. I know Terry and I have been very positive. We keep speaking the word over him. We keep coming against the enemy's attacks upon our lives. But like I tell everybody, the warrior's a child, and sometimes, as the song says, you just gotta lay down your sword and cry for just a while. This is one of those days. You know, I'm facing facts, but I'm speaking the word. And it's not easy. when the devil comes at you and slimes you on both sides day after day, it's hard. It's hard. So if y'all would please say a prayer for us and just keep us in your prayers, we would appreciate it. And Terry will probably be upset with me for sharing this, but you know, this is part of the process. This is part of the process, and we've got to walk through it. And I mean, I don't know if his mom will see this or not. I don't know if she's keeping up with these, but we try to, I mean, he's let her know the truth. I mean, she knows about this, but as a mother, I know it would be very hard even for her to see Terry go through what he's dealing with. She had to watch her husband go through it already, so, I mean, because I think a lot of what we're dealing with now is also the hernia, and Mom watched Dad go through the hernia. Terry's dad had a hiatal hernia as well as heart issues, and so she knows what I'm going through. She knows what I'm going through, but it still doesn't make it any easier for either of us. So anyway, I thank you guys. Thank you for listening. I don't know if this will help anybody. It may be for some future person. I don't know. I just know God's been telling me, you've got to get these out. You've got to start blogging again. Keep people in the loop. Don't just shut them off. And I'm like, okay. Because I just want to shut off. I just want to shut everything down and say, okay, I want to keep this quiet. And God's saying, no, share this. You know, the good, the bad. Life is not always a bed of roses. There's always thorns whenever you have roses, as I know from experience. Gotten my fair share of thorns in my fingers, but thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for praying. We really appreciate it. Like I said, this is one of the hardest vlogs I probably will do, and I will really try harder to keep this up. It's just, like I said, I wanted to shut down. I didn't even want to do these anymore because I wanted to keep our life private. And God's like, no, I didn't tell you to do that. I told you to share this and share it all. And I'm like, I don't want to. And this morning he said, share it. You know, so I'm sharing. Thank you guys. Blessings be to you. If you want to share this, go ahead and share it. You know, this is in his hands. It's not me. It's in his hands. He has a reason for this. He has a purpose for it. So y'all have a great day. Thank you again for listening. I appreciate it. Even though I don't see you guys face to face, I do appreciate those that are watching and listening. So have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.